Except for what's as you all know, it's Chill and Talk with Growth. We just here to inspire and motivate you guys. Let's say take your seat and sit tight, have some popcorn on your side. Let's say cheers to a new episode. So today we've got a guest here. He's going to introduce himself. My brother, how are you? I'm fine. Who am I having today?
I'm Jacob.
Jacob who?
Jacob Epuchu.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Jacob who?
Epuchu. Yeah.
So you are from
Ghana.
From Ghana. So when did you come to site?
It's been a while.
Yes. If you estimate.
Oh, obviously. Probably 10, 15, something like that.
So then if you compare Ghana and this side, which side would you say it's much better?
Much better in terms of
Environment.
I think they're all the same, almost very much the same.
That's why you're surviving.
The only difference is crime.
What's wrong with that? That side there's no...
No, there is crime, but it's not as much as this side.
Oh, this side there's a lot.
Yeah.
That's what you've discovered.
Yeah, that is.
Okay. So then what do you do for a living?
I'm a coach. I'm a soccer coach.
Then when did all of this start for you to say you want to become a coach and start coaching?
I think it all started when I used to play football, and when I realized that there's a lot of things that were not happening on the coaching side. That is when as players there are things that we needed and we were not being able to get because probably the coaches were not educated enough to be able to provide us those things. There were not enough coaches to be able to give us those things. So that was when I'm like, yeah, since I no longer want to play, then why don't I channel it into coaching? Because the calling was also there.
Also, you decided to say, no, I don't want to play.
Yeah.
I want to start.
Not specifically, I don't want to play. Remember, you as a player, getting an opportunity is very difficult. So if the opportunity is not coming, you definitely need someone to make a change.
Yeah, to make things better.
Yeah. So that is when I came and like, yeah, since if I've got a gift and then I can make things a little bit much easier for the players, why don't I take the opportunity? Yeah.
So then you guys, you coaching guys, you like, you sit down and be like, no man, there's a little bit of missing there, I need to, get inside there and try to fix things.
Yeah, basically that is how it is. But not all coaches. It depends. Every coach has his own way of fitting things. Like every coach has their own field where they are, their expertise.
Yeah. That's why most of the coaches, they're not coaching the same.
Yes. Everyone has, let's say everyone has got their own philosophy.
Yeah.
So someone might be good in this aspect, someone might be good in this aspect. So it all depends on the coach to identify what am I good at, where am I good at, and what am I capable of doing. But if you don't know, you end up confusing the whole thing and then you probably be everywhere and then you end up messing things up.
So mainly it's not about me standing up and coaching. No, you need to have a philosophy that you be with.
Yeah. You can be a coach, but not coaching a team. You can be like a development coach. You just develop players,
and then you.
So a coach that is specialized in developing players, that coach won't be able to handle a team because that is not their expertise. Their focus is developing players and then develop them, they push them into the should I say the bigger teams or whatsoever, and then the players excel.
Yeah, makes sense. New information every day. Yeah?
You learn every day.
Yeah. So then tell me, you started coaching in Ghana?
No, I started coaching when I was here.
So in Ghana you were only playing?
I was playing. Even when I came here to play, but it got to a point where the opportunity was not. You end up going for trials and then they give you story today, this, tomorrow.
That's when you started thinking about.
Then I'm like, so I started training myself and then I had some guys who would be like, can you please help me? Can I train with you? So when I trained them, they were kind of progressing and they would come like, oh, thank you so much, thank you.
Oh, that's when you see that man, you're doing.
And I'm like, why don't I stop this?
Makes sense. So then, you're saying you were playing that side and then you came this side.
Yeah.
So then when you came this side, you came for play. Your main reason was to play. So then how did you find it when you come this side? Were there some challenges that you came across, like things like you being criticized and everything?
It's always there. criticism was always there. Because you end up meeting people who will be like, you're a foreign national, you don't deserve to be here, go back to your country and all these things. But for me, I was not worried because I've been to different types of countries, so I'm used to those things. So it also comes to your personality, the type of person that you have. Are you going to allow someone to tell you not from this country? So for me, I just look at, you've never traveled before. Yeah, that is you. For you to tell me that this is not your country, what.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you, how many countries have you been?
Yeah.
If you've traveled before, you understand the reason why people travel. And then you won't be able to stand on the street and say, you go back to your country.
Yeah.
So basically that person doesn't know life. So why should I listen to that person? Because the moment you travel out of your country, even for 2 days, your mentality changes. The way you see things changes. So I wouldn't allow someone who has...
So then, when you moved from Ghana to this side, did you specifically come straight to Alex, or you started somewhere else?
No, I was still in Sunday.
Oh, okay, you started in Sunday.
Yeah, I was the pretty much I said in Sunday. I only came to Alex because of it's just, how should I say it? I wanted to feel how that local life is.
Oh, you're much interested in being in the local guy.
There are people who, even up until now, when I tell people I say they don't believe. They ask, what are you doing there? You're a foreign national, what are you doing there?
But exactly,
I've been here for, I think, 4 or 5 years in Alex.
And you're surviving.
I don't have any problem with anyone. I'm enjoying and I'm a local one, so.
Yeah, makes sense. So then, if you would say, being a coach in, let's say, in other countries, and comparing coaches this side, do you think there's a huge gap in between, or do you think maybe there's no coaches?
There is a huge gap. Coaches are coaches, but what you do makes you different.
It comes back to philosophy.
Yeah. Not specifically philosophy, what do you do? What are you trying to achieve? Let me use Alex for instance. When you're looking at Alexander coaches, there are a lot of coaches in Alex that are doing the wrong things, and there are a few that are doing the right things. And now, who are those suffering from it? The players.
Okay.
Because coaches is not all about you as a coach. It's about the player.
So the focus is much more on the player.
Yes. The focus is mainly on the focus should be on the player, not you on the coach. Because if the focus is on you or on you end up getting it wrong. The player is going to suffer for it.
So you're meaning most of the players that are not getting chances and everything is because of
it's not only by chances. Let me put it this way. In Alex, I always use Alex as an example. You find coaches who want names for themselves.
Oh yeah.
So when they are coaching, it's all about them, it's not about the player.
They just want the players to do the job, then they get the
glory. But forgetting, if you focus on the player, you end up developing the player. The player have a better chance of getting better opportunities. Then it comes back to you.
Yes.
So basically, as a coach, the glory that you get is when the players excel.
So, but now it's the other way around.
Now the other way around. So, like almost coaches are using players. They use them to pay their day, and then now when the player is probably maybe old or messed up, they drop the player, they look for another player. But the question comes down to if I'm coaching a player, if I'm not there, will the player be able to survive under another coach? Will the player be able to play for different clubs?
It makes sense. It makes a real good sense now. Okay, then if I were to ask, looking at all the coaches, what would you say it's different about you? What's so special about it?
Okay, I've got my own style of doing it. Like, it doesn't make sense.
In a way, it doesn't make sense.
And it doesn't have to.
It doesn't have to.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But it makes sense.
Okay.
In a way. I will tell you, most coaches and analysts don't know me. They can know me by face, yeah, this is it, but I can tell you. I've got players that are playing PSL that I coach, players that are playing in Europe that I coach. Like, I've got players almost everywhere that I coach. I've got players that were playing LFA in Alex League that are playing lower divisions in Europe, in Poland and some other countries. From here, from LFA streets.
Wow.
Here.
The only boy that I witnessed, it's the one that we once trained with.
Even is even the list of them. I've got players that I coached that are playing in Europe as we speak now.
And that's
from LFA, from Alex League.
and that's the glory that you take.
That is the goal that I take. And even I can tell you, when they come for holiday, they don't even know me.
And
They don't even call me, they don't talk to me.
for you, you're fine.
I'm fine because my job was done.
Your job is to take them out there.
My job was to train you and make sure that when you get there, you'll be able to perform. So when you perform, my job is done.
Wow.
That is it. If there's any money that comes or if anyone that recognizes me, yes, it's fine.
It's fine, yeah.
But what is the main purpose? The main purpose is the knowledge that I have, passing it up onto someone else and let the person make use of it. Wow. That is
Why do we get people like you?
you won't find I'm one in the world.
I knew this one is coming. Okay then, let's go back to Gana.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Gana. I've interviewed a lot of people from different kind of places.
Yeah.
But in terms of the football wise,
So this is the difference. Back home, football is strictly business.
or they push it to make money.
It's business straight. Because if you find a 11-year-old child playing a club and you ask the child, what do you want to become? The child is going to tell you, I want to become a professional. And then when you check the attitude of that player, it shows someone who wants to become a professional. The way they train, the way they do their thing, hard work. And then when you come to South Africa, you as a player, I want to play professional. And then you check the attitude of the player. It doesn't match with what they are saying. And most players, I don't blame most of the players because that is what they are used to. There is no one that is calling them to make them accountable for whatsoever they are doing.
And going back to what you said, the development, it's good.
Yes.
But we do have the facilities.
That is it. Let me use this as an example. I've got players, some are humanizing, some are drinking, some are smoking and all this. They do all those things. But where I am, they will never try all those things.
Oh, yeah.
They won't do it. Even if when they do it and they see they are going to hide it. That is because of what I told them and what I'm teaching them. That you find another player doing the same thing with a different coach. They feel comfortable, they can do those things in front of the coach, and the coach is also going to join them and then they will do it.
That's something that I don't understand. You know, I've traveled in a lot of clubs.
Yeah.
I've seen the situations whereby you see coaches after games, they buy players alcohol. You know, you buy players all those kind of substance that they say they want. But at the end of the day, you say you want the player to be good, improve, but at the same time you are killing your player. Right? That's something that I didn't understand. How does it make sense if we're gonna run things like that?
So coaches, we are mentors. We are not just coaches.
Yeah, exactly.
We are mentors.
Yeah.
And in football, it's a game of discipline. Football is a game of discipline. So if you are not disciplined enough, you can't coach, you can't play.
You can't play. Yes.
So we as coaches, we are the one that is supposed to guide these players to do certain things.
Even the discipline.
Yes, we might not get it 100%,
But at least.
for that, should I say 2 hours or 90 minutes the player is spending with you?
Yeah, at least they should get something.
They should learn something. Or they should be disciplined for that 2 hours. And the more they do it every day,
The more it becomes consistent.
they become consistent.
Because even this other coach once said, if at practice, the start of practice, this training session, we teach you how to have a self-love and self-discipline. You know how to peg the cones with colors, peg the beeps in a certain color, so peg everything. trust me, even when you get home, once you get used to that, when you get home, you'll be able to be that brother that says, "Hi man, you can't throw everything like everywhere. You need to pay this here, then the rate needs to stay there." Then everyone will start to see, no man, this person now is starting to be, organized and everything. That's how I understand it becomes to reality when you say the discipline, even if it's 2 minutes, but it counts.
Yeah, football is a school on its own. Let me put it this way. You know when you play football, I always tell players that when you play football, you don't learn.
It's useless.
Because if you've got anger issues, football can help you. Respect, football helps you. How to talk to people, football helps you. How to be respect and all this, football helps you. That is what I'm saying, football is a game of discipline. Because now on the field, no matter how angry you are, you can't talk to your team. Football teaches you how to say sorry to people very easily. Because when you kick a player, the referees can get like so
fast.
The more you do it in the real life, that is what you're going to do. So basically your life outside is the same way you act in football. So if you check a player that is rude during football, and you check the player outside football, it's the same attitude. And the player that is easy to say sorry,
even outside,
it's the same thing. So your outside life contributes on how you do when you play football.
Even the other way around. If the way you handle yourself in the football pitch, if you can apply that in your outside life, it can also help. I don't know if I'm making sense.
It helps.
Yes, because if your outside life influences the way you handle yourself in the pitch, even the way you handle yourself in the pitch also influences your outside life. So they go hand in hand, they help each other basically.
Yeah. So if you this is a simple example I always give people. A player that's always dressed nice outside, when they come to the field, look at the way they dresses. A player that wants to look really, really nice outside the field, they want to have nice jackets, nice clothes. When they come to the field, you never see them wearing any, like even their dirty boots. They always want to look nice and clean. A player that doesn't like talking outside, when they come to the field, they don't talk.
They keep quiet.
Yeah, they just want to play and then go. That is how their life is. And a player that talks too much outside, when they get to the field, they also talk too much. A player that has got anger issue outside, when they get to the field, they also always want to fight. Those are the players when you kick, you want to rush your own. So basically, your life outside and your life with football is the same thing.
I've interviewed a lot of coaches here.
Yeah.
Mostly they run away from the impact of the coaching life that it has on their life. Most of them, they don't really want to answer it, but some of them they did answer it. So now I want to hear from you. With the coaching life, how has it impacted your life from being the Jacob that plays up until the Jacob that is a coach?
Coaching actually, it's changing your life totally. There are a lot of things you'll be able to do as a coach. Like, it gives you that calmness to be able to talk to people. You become a father to these boys. Even when the players go, you become a father. You have to advise them. There are a lot of things you'll be able to do as a coach. If you're a womanizer as a coach, the moment you turn a coach, even if you have to do it, you have to hide yourself. Because what message are you sending to the players when the player sees you chasing women all the time? They will do the same thing and you'll be able to talk.
Because they saw it from you.
Yes. If you smoke, you can't tell a player that is smoking to stop smoking. If you groove, you can't tell a player that is grooving to stop because you are doing the same thing.
You're the example after all.
You get it? So me, I don't smoke, I don't drink. You won't see me in class or anything. So if I'm telling a player not to smoke, I'm saying like fully 100% without.
Yeah, you're also motivating that because you're not doing it.
And I can fully tell you, always use my life to advise players, to tell you don't do this, do. And I'll use myself as an example. If you want to end up being like me, not playing professionally, start working on the street, standing in the whole stand, shouting, then do this one. And I'm going to tell you for a fact, if you tell me you want to womanize, I will tell you. I'm a womanizer. I know how to chase women, but when it didn't get me, I always use myself as an example to tell the players. So you as a coach, before you even venture into coaching, there are certain things you need to start cutting out before you come.
Yeah, you need to kind of.
Because you're going to come across all sorts of players. And these are players, some of them, they've got issues at home. Some of them, they don't have that parent love. Some of them are being bullied and all those things. So you're going to come across all those things. So you're a therapist, you're a father, you're a mother.
So then, but who's dealing with your problems in there? Because you're fixing people every day.
Those boys are going to deal with your problems.
By you being there.
Yes. That is why I said it's always about the players. How would you feel knowing that a player is being bullied at home? But when the player sees you, the player gets happy. It automatically makes you happy. You have players that are struggling with certain things, and you are able to talk to them, you're able to get them out of it. When you see them improving, it automatically helps you.
Yeah.
And then you get to learn a lot of things from these boys. Players teaches coaches a lot of things. Myself, sometimes I do call players and then sit them down and then talk to them. Basically, players are my friends. We talk, we have fun, we laugh, we do everything.
But from your side,
from my side, I'm learning certain things from them. I'm getting to know them more. I'm getting to experience what they feel. By so doing, it also helps me to get rid of certain things. I might not get all the help that I need from the players. Some I will have to do it outside. But most of, I think, let's say 50-40%, I'll get it from the boys. So it's like a win-win situation.
Hey. Now let's talk about the challenges that you guys as coaches face every day. What is it that is your biggest challenge that you say? You see this one. you say like this one. This was the biggest challenge that I've come across.
I think there is not enough support for coaches, especially when you're coaching a club. You know, especially club owners. We have club owners who doesn't know football.
Yeah,
but they want to run football. You see, club owners who want a coach to do magic with their teams. But when they are looking for someone to run their teams, they won't employ a magician. They will employ a coach. But when they employ a coach, they will employ a coach to do magic. If you're not doing it, they start telling you all sorts of things. There's no patience. That is the challenges coaches are having.
They don't trust the process.
Yes, that is the problem coaches are having, because you, as a coach, you get to a club. One, they don't pay you. Then two, they want to tell you what to do. They want to tell you what to do, how to coach, how to put the teams together, which players to play, what. There's a whole lot of stuff. They don't fully allow the coach to be like,
Do his job.
let me do my job.
Now let's talk about players, specifically players that come to you and say, Coach, I have a problem like this. Obviously, you need to come up with a solution for that problem.
Yeah.
So now my question is, are you able to solve each and every problem that comes to you? Or some problems?
There are some problems that you can solve, and there are some problems that you can solve.
But then how do you deal with that two situations?
It depends on the problem. If it has to do with the problem that has to do with football, you should find a way to solve it for that player. If you can't solve it, you must show the player a way to solve it.
So meaning as a coach, you need to know like all this kind of.
That is why you need to learn. You need to learn. You need to check everything. So if you've got 32 players, all 32 players, you need to know something about them. You have to. That is why you don't just have. When you go to a club, you have to know, okay, this child is staying with a single mother, and this is how the mother is. The mother supporting him or not? You have to know all these things.
How to know?
They're the players. You have to know. You have to ask questions. Communicate. That is why you as a coach, you have to be closer to the players so that they will feel comfortable enough to tell you. Then you'll be able to know, okay, this child is battling with this issue. This child is battling. So there are some that you can't handle. Then you have to. That is why in the club we should have some sort of welfare managers and all those things. So there are certain things you can relate to them and tell them, can you please check up on this and this how this go through then they can help you out because you can limit it.
Meaning there's a lot of on shoulders. Eh?
There is a lot, but people don't, I think people don't care, people don't know.
Do you think it's a matter of people being misinformed and not being aware of the role that coaches have in their children?
Yeah.
Also remember, as a coach, you're not only a coach, as you've been saying, you're also a mentor, you're a father, you are all these things. Do you think it's a matter of people not being informed about the role that you have in their children's lives?
Let me put it this way. When me growing up, my parents knew I play soccer, I love soccer, but they never saw me play. Even up until today, they've only heard that, no, your boy is good in soccer, but they never for one saw me. So now I ask yourself, how many children, even let's take an Alexander, how many children does their parents know that their children are playing soccer? They don't even support this case. They don't support this case. So now how do you think that child is going to feel when they saw that the friend's man or the mother is here watching him play and the mother is not there to watch him? How do you think that child feels? And how do you think that child feels when a child comes to the field, enjoy themselves for 90 minutes, and then when they get home, then the parents need to shout at him, what
you left the whole day to go and play stupid soccer.
The support is not, but they are forgetting. Aside the player was wanting to be a professional, football is taking them out of the streets, saving them from drinking, from smoking, from doing all those serious stuff and all those things.
Okay, all right then. Now, if this a young man watching them or a young girl watching them, they would love to be coach something. What advice would you give?
I think
Like how to start, where to go.
I think the first thing is having a knowledge of football and knowing what they want to do, what they want to achieve as a coach. That's what they need to do. And then also going through the process. I think going for coaching courses, coaching workshops, and also it also helps you shape your career as a coach.
But coaching courses, they need money.
Yes, they need money. You have to. There are some instances whereby there are sponsors. In as much as it's not easy to get, but one way or the other, there are some LFS whereby they run free coaching courses and all. You just have to take up courses and all those stuff. And there are clubs whereby they would want to train the coach so that the coach can stay for so that the training coach for him. There are processes to do. This is Africa. There's nothing for Mahalo. So definitely one way or the other, you just have to make it plan. But if you know what you want, you will be able to do it.
So I saw you're running some one-on-one sessions.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more about that?
So how does it work?
Maybe we can come there, Ashkara and something like that.
So I do personal training. Some I do it for free, some obviously if you can afford to pay, because I also need to pay rent. But most of the time there are some that if you can afford it, I'll be there too, but it's not consistent. Maybe I was squeezing some space here and now for you to basically mine is I enjoy doing development. I enjoy developing players. I find joy in developing players, and each and every single player that I've developed, they will tell me that hey, I do my own things in a special way. Not everyone can do what I do.
You said you do things that don't make sense, but
it doesn't make sense.
But it makes sense.
It doesn't make sense. I can even train you with a couch and ball. To you, it doesn't make sense. But later you see the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Sometimes you can just go to the field and just talk. It doesn't make sense to you. But so I just have a special way of doing my things. Because what I want to do is just make sure these players come all right. They should get the things that they are not getting in the club. Because your coach in the club won't have the time to focus on your player that. And me, I want the player that their coaches says you are not good. Those are the players that I want. So that at least a month or 2 months with you, and then you go back to your coach.
Now you go back to trouble.
That is what I want the coach to tell you after you've trained with me for 2 months, to tell you that you are not good. I'm still here for a coach to tell me that the player that you trained for 2 months is not good. Because I'm cooking and I need to make sure the food is ready for eating.
Cook, Chief, cook.
Master Chef.
Let the men cook, Baba.
Yeah, I need to do so. Basically, that is the whole thing. I just find joy in coaching players. I've been doing this for like I don't know how many years. I polish you and then you go.
And you've been excelling.
Trust me. I've got players playing different countries that I was training.
So, if I have my 5-year-old son, if I want to bring him there by you, how do I get in contact with you?
You will have to. I think you can get me by a phone call. Then you come and give me a WhatsApp text, and then I'm always available. And I do advertise myself on social media, TikTok, Facebook.
That's what I wanted. Yeah. That's what I wanted. The social media. Yes. How are you?
Well, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and then, So I'm basically trying to reach as many as I can.
So on those media platforms.
Yes, I have a pen and a paper here. I want to write down your handles.
Do they say Coach Jacob or?
No, I think on my Facebook is Nanayao.
Nanayao.
Yeah. Okay. On Facebook is Nanayao, and then on TikTok I think it's at Nanayao 7767,
something like that.
Yeah. And then on Instagram is Jacob Ebichu on Instagram. Yeah.
Okay. No. Got it.
Let's hope some of you guys are gonna come through. Come to quality in the highest level.
They must come.
Yeah, we've got Coach Jacob here, very special.
At the end of the day, we want players who play at different levels at different countries in this country, you see, for development and aspirating level.
How are you?
Home style. You see?
That is, if they must look for references. I've got a lot of references that will come.
Yeah, they must come because we want more now. You see? Yeah.
And then coaches must just do better. I think that is what we need. They must do better. Coaches must just do better.
And be selfless.
Including myself. They must just do better.
Yes.
That is what, because these players need us. And since we decided to be a coach, we must be there.
We must be there. Yeah.
That is our job. Yeah. We said we want to coach. We must do the job. We must do
get the job done. Guys, as you heard, we got Coach Jacob here. You said the name is what? Adu. What is it?
Huh? It's my local name. What is your local name?
What is it?
Huh?
What is it? What does it mean?
I don't even know the meaning, guys.
You don't know?
I would say.
Hey! How are you? No, Mara. I wanted to ask. Do you ever give yourself time?
Okay, Jab.
Do you ever give yourself time to learn these languages, Zulu, Tswana?
Emuna, this guy coached me. You see this guy?
Now, I also wanted to tell you that I have 2 left feet now. I want to fix my touches. I want to fix my scanning.
It's easy.
You see this guy?
It is easy.
One of the best. If he says it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense, trust him when he says.
Now I need to improve my scanning. I need to improve my technique. I need to improve how I switch the ball, technical ability, spatial awareness.
You can do it in an easy way.
You know, there's something that I haven't told you, and I've never told you before. You see the technique that I used there, just the one that you guys are crying with him now. How do you kick the ball?
The shoelace.
I tell them, it's not you don't need to have the shot.
No,
it's the technique. Here's the guy. This guy is the one that taught me how to kick that technique that I always tell you guys. This guy. I didn't know about it. But this guy, he told me how to do that. Easy.
Don't worry, I have something like a smallanyana, something coming. He's, you can see that little mess, and he's left-footed. Special player.
Pass the ball outside. Now, the last thing that we just need to say is to wrap up. Otherwise, it was a lovely episode to be. It's been our interest to know how you rolling since you're from Gana. It's a very long way. It's far. Very long. I'm sure maybe when you go home, you take like 15 days to go home.
No, I think it's about 9 hours flight or so. I think 9-10 hours flight.
How much is the flight?
I think it depends. Sometimes it goes up and comes down. So probably 2 ways flight going and coming could cost you like maybe 15,000-12,000. Yeah.
How are you?
What time?
Home style.
So meaning you need to have like a big bag when you go that side.
So it depends, you know. So like if I'm thinking of going on, I won't wait till the time. Maybe I'll buy my ticket way ahead of time.
Yeah,
maybe
so that can be cheap.
Might be cheaper. Sometimes you can get it for 6,000, 7,000, maybe 1 way. But double way sometimes 12,000. Maybe somewhere there. So
you have the change.
Huh?
You have the change. You have the change.
The bag.
To go home, just 12,000 to go home. Okay. I'd rather stay here.
So imagine if I'm going home spending 12,000 and then someone else going home with 300, you come and tell me not that you think I won't mind you now.
As a student talk with Globe, we just want to say we appreciate your visit. You allowing us to have you today. It's actually a great pleasure, and we hope people that are watching there, they're gonna be able to do the one-on-one sessions. Some pay, some don't pay, right? Yeah, it depends on the situation.
The last all not come and tell me they don't want to pay.
Oh,
So I need to pay right.
so I swear that one we leave it to you. You can explain them how it works and everything. But otherwise, it's really lovely. So that's it for our episode. Thank you.
Okay.